Hello, little live stream. Nice. Let me just post. I just posted on the Discord. Let me just post on Twitter. Then I think we're good to go. Let me post the same as I did here, really. So in a moment I will start here. Why can't I? I'm trying to post some stuff. There we go. Gonna work on some host commands, and then at the end, if I can do some kind of countdown, we will show. We will try and join as many as we can Guanaco server to see how many it can hold, just for the fun of it. But let me first like that, and bam. Okay. Boom. Okay, let's check it out. That one there, this one here, and this. Perfect. So let's see here. And is the chat working on the stream? Yes. And also this view should also now doesn't have double chat now. Perfect. And to get started, because it's 4th July, we are going with Dr. Pepper. Boom. Not easy to find in Denmark. And expensive as well. Well, it can hold 32 in theory it can, yeah. But that's what we're gonna test. Actually, that's a limit I have set now. That's the max that host can go up to. But really, the relay can go up to 100 players. But I don't think that's not gonna work. But at least we can try it sometime. But let's see if we can get. I think Narco set it to 20 right now, but he can increase it to 32 if it goes well with the 20 people. I don't know how many there is right now, but let's check it out. Okay, 10 people right now. Oh, he increased it to 32. I can see. Okay, but let's do that a little later, and then I'll try and ping people on Discord and see if they have time. I would start out with a little game dev and work on some commands, and then if I were a live stream genius, I would have a countdown here on the stream, but I'm actually not sure how to do that, and I don't want to spend too much time. Does anyone know if Streamlabs have some kind of built-in kind of time countdown or something like that? Is there an easy way to do that? Widgets, search, countdown. Nope. Yeah, I guess I set off real fireworks. P38 Thunder. Oh, Android forever. $5. Thank you. The moment when you play Fireworks Mania and look at the further development on your mobile phone. Oh, that's double. Meta. Yeah. Actually, I spent the Saturday and... Whoa. There it goes. Ah, you can't see it for now. The moment when you play Fireworks Mania and look at the further development on your mobile phone. On the side. Second screen that. Woohoo. Thank you, Android forever. I spent Saturday and Sunday working on the in-game chat that we have now. I know there are some bugs with the input thing. Sometimes it gets stuck, and then if you hit backspace, you can kind of hide the UI, and then hit enter, and then you are in, then you are in the chat and cannot get back, and yeah, so there are some issues like that. But overall, basically, it works, and that's what we can do right now. We just needed it because I could see it was very annoying, tapping out, because when we are testing, when we're normally playing it in the closed beta group, we are like 5-6 people maybe max play at the same time, and we are always in a voice call, so we never had that problem. P38 Thunder, $5. Whoa, how is it going? Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm about to talk about now. But anyway, when we're talking, so thank you for $5, by the way. And so we are talking with a voice call in Discord, and therefore never had that in-game chat. We know it was needed, but we didn't need it that much. But I can see now when you are playing on like Guanaco server or another server where you might not know people, it's much easier to kind of communicate inside the server, obviously, or inside the game, obviously. So it was also on the to-do, but I put that on the top of the priority list to get that working. Hello, Guanaco, Julian, Sullivan, Bliss, P38 Thunder, Lord Great Tiger, Kenneth, Kendo Studios, Frank Boy, Anthony, Matrix, Havoc, Noah. There are many names I can see. There it comes. Okay, there's very much delay on that show up, but here we go. Woo! Fireworks! Whoa! Thank you for that super chat once again. Keltusar, Valo, Razel Gaming, Cosmos, Jitsi. So there's a lot of the names that I can recognize. Oh, Android Forever. Thank you once again for the $10 donation. I really appreciate it. But let me get back to what I was actually working on. Because I was working on some host commands. I already added... thank you, Android Forever. Wow, 3 super chats within the first, 8 minutes? That's a first. But anyway, so I already added a clear all fireworks command that the host can run. So you can wipe everything, because sometimes I haven't figured out why yet, but it seems like sometimes it's not removing the fireworks, even though because it obviously don't do that if the host have turned off that feature. But sometimes it just seems like it cannot remove the fireworks, and that's weird. So now I created a FM host clear fireworks command, so you can clear everything, but only as the host, of course. So Guanaco, you don't have to do your own anymore. Then I actually, and this one is for you, Kenneth, or actually your friend, and a few other people that had this issue. There was an issue where somebody couldn't log in because they got a token expired thing, so they couldn't get into any games. It turns out that might be due to the time on your machine not set correctly, because it used the time to figure out when the token expires, and if your time is wrong, I don't know exactly how wrong, if it's like a mismatch of time zones or just pure wrong date on the computer or something like that. I don't know what it is, but that can trigger that token expire. However, when I looked in the Unity boards, they said that in the latest version of the Unity auth package that I'm using to do this sign-in thing, they removed that dependency on the time, at least in this way. They of course still need the time, but they don't do it the same way. So that should also fix. So I upgraded that. So in the next version I push out, that should be updated. So for the ones of you who have had this or have this token expire issue, that should fix it. So that's yeah, that will be interesting, because I already Kenneth was the first who said it, but I've seen like 3 or 4 maybe afterwards having the same issues. Out of all the key from Fungus, Snowblind is definitely the most underrated in my opinion. it would be going back here to the chat. It would be cool if you could add car alarms that could turn off in the settings, because in real life, loud. I have it on my to-do somewhere, but it's a nice little detail, but it's not something I've done right now. But it would be fairly easy to add, actually. Just haven't done it yet. What is the code for the public server? There is no single public server. Everybody can host a server, but I know Kenneth is hosting one, and Kendo Studios here is hosting one, and Gonago has one. But you can find it in the Discord. In my Discord, there is a join codes chat where you can see these codes that you can join. But I will share it later when we join. I will join here on stream, and then we can see how many people we can be in there. But let's first get back to some of these commands, because what I'm working on right now is a ban feature, because that's obviously also needed sometimes. So let me so let's say client payload. So I'm doing a class here that should hold, whoops, should I go here? Should zoom in a bit. That should hold unique identifier. Boom. So this one, and then let's see here how we do that. I think we are using this one. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Just station convert. Okay. So what we need to do is that we need. Here we go. Get bytes. And that's a byte array in that one. Okay. So we should do something like client. So basically what I'm trying to do here is get client payload. So, but what I'm basically doing here is that I am trying to, when a client joins, he sends off his blah 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 blah. Wait. He sends off to the server his Steam ID, so that later on the host can ban clients based on that, because the Steam ID is a unique identifier. So let's say payload equals new, to bottom. I don't know if it works, this one. I'm just testing it. Or it's in theory it should work. So we have the client payment, and let's say then we have the unique identifier, and then we get client identifier like that. Oops. And then we return. We could also just do it like this. No, we can't, because we need to do like this, and then JSON convert. Not the prettiest, but that's in this beta here. We are I'm testing out various things and see how it works, and then afterwards, and this is a very technical encoding thing, and then often you go in when you know something works, you go in, have a look at it, and then you restructure it to make the code easier to maintain and understand, because at that point you have something that you know works, and you can then easier move it around as you often have a better understanding of it at that point, if that makes sense. But anyway, so when the client joins, he put in some connection data, be it byte array. He get that payload, which is getting the Steam ID if it's there, or then else he gets a null ID. Doesn't matter for this. And then at the other side, when client client connected, no, that's not it, this one here. So unconnected callback. No, approval. It's the approval one. Approval. This one. So here we should be able to. So here's the payload, by the way. And how is it that we let me just, I can't remember how I did it with the other thing, because I'm doing so that's a string and okay. Oops. Hello, Julian. Oh, Julian Korat. Thank you for the super chat donation. $1 or €1. Thank you. Wow, people are crazy today with the donation and super chats and all that. So we get it in as this, and then we get the string. So we get the payload here as a byte array. Okay. And then let's see. No. Let me think. So go get bytes. Yeah, okay, so over here we get in, no, that's not this one. Okay, no, approval. Jesus Christ. Okay, approval. Okay, so this payload is a byte array. So now we need to get that string from, how the fuck do we do that? I can't remember. Second. I can't remember how to do that. Convert a byte array into string. Yeah, tack. Okay. No, the other way around. Yes, this one. Okay, perfect. Is that the same? Okay. Let's have a get string. Yes, get string. Okay, perfect. We use the same like that, and then we say nope, not that one. Okay, so payload as string. So we say this one, whoops, get string, and then we put in the request payload, boom. So let's do like this. So what should happen now? When a client joins, he sends off, when he joins, he sends off his Steam ID to the host, and the host now receives it here and then prints it out, just so we can see it for now. Then afterwards, when we know that works, first of all, it doesn't work in Unity. It doesn't. It does actually log in. Okay. Anyway, let's see what happens. So I have two. I don't have two versions. I should have two versions running here. So basically, we need to see a chat message with some JSON where the Steam ID is in, or another authentication ID, basically. So over to the left here, we do the host. and it shouldn't be a problem share it on screen or anything, because basically it's just a public ID, it doesn't matter. Like that. Okay, so here we go, and so we have the host over here, and we have the code here. So let's get in here and then let's see if pklgc. Okay, so first of all, we get an error here because, but that's because we cannot, for some reason, this new chat thing, you cannot log in 2 chats at the same time on the same computer. So that's why I'm getting these errors, so that doesn't matter. What we are after is this one. So here we see the payload and we see some kind of ID. I don't know if it's the Steam ID or if it's the Unity thing ID, but that doesn't matter. It's a unique ID for this user. And that's all we need, because now when we have that, then we can, and we also have the client ID, which is that number in the list. So just, but yeah, okay. I should of course make it as a file. Yeah, I should do that. But anyway, we anyway need to have it in memory anyway. So my idea is that when a client connects, I save the client ID, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is on this particular game, and then the Steam ID, I save that in a list. And then when the host decides to ban somebody from the ID from that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can look up in the list, find the unique ID for that user. So I have the Steam ID, and then I can put that Steam ID into a JSON file on the host. And then every time a client joins, I can check against that list and say, okay, is this user's unique ID in this list of banned users? And if it is, I can just, say, tough luck, you're banned. It's sad that we have to have features like that, but apparently it's the internet, so that's how it is. Yeah, we need to get these network variables working afterwards when I go after the alpha. It's so weird that they were working and then suddenly not in the older version. Is the game coming to console ever? Lucan, I hope so. The thing is that I'm one person and I'm doing this in my spare time, so it's limited with my time, and also because this game is very much made as I go, because I first created a simple version, put that out to see if people wanted it. Now clearly a lot of you want it, so now I add a lot of features depending on what you want and what people are asking for, and the general feeling of what makes most sense to most players. So I'm kind of, it's work in progress all the time basically. And that's, even though some of you might find that it goes a little slow, it actually goes fairly fast with all the other things I'm only doing in my spare time, and I'm only one person. But I can do it fairly fast because I'm only focusing on Windows. But so going to console will add a lot of extra work just for that part. And every time I do a new feature, I have to test it on console and Windows and blah, 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 blah. So it makes everything slower. However, what I can say is that I'm in the not too far future, I'm redoing the UI, and at the same time, I'm also doing redoing a lot of stuff in the game. And with that, I'm also start to think in controller support, because that is, a requirement to get on a console. Oh, thank you, Julian Conrad again. €2 this time. Woo! Thank you. Why you don't use Linktree? Linktree. What do you mean? Linktree. What is that? Oh, just huh? It just okay. These links you can send to people that they can just have links to LinkedIn and Twitter and all that. Why don't you use Linktree? I can ask the other way. Why should I use it? Matrix watching a stream while creating a new mod for Fireworks MANIA. Perfect. Win-win. So that was the answer to the console, that it's not coming anytime soon, but it is something that I have in the horizon that could be very nice. The same goes for VR, but that's a totally different thing. But at least controller support makes sense to kind of start to include that, because some people are also playing on controllers on Windows. Anyway, and with the Steam Deck, it also makes sense. So with having the controller support in there would make it easier, I guess, to take it to consoles at some point. But anyway, there's so many games on the PlayStation Xbox store that isn't popular. This game is so much better. It has quality, and I think console players want your game on their console. I think and hope you're right. But the reason that the game is fairly high quality, of course, every game has bugs, but I try to do as much as I can to make it stable, saying that with an alpha with a lot of bugs. But anyway, it is stable because I spend time making it stable, and that's also why it takes a little longer to do. So hello Amnesty, the master of fireworks, and Gonako. We have Gonako, master of hacking and mod tools, and Amnesty, master of modding, fireworks creation. Regular, plain old, beautiful fireworks. And we have Kenneth here, who have made some maps. You also made some fireworks, right? But you made some maps at home. But anyway, Amnesty, I'm working on mod. I have already created the clear all fireworks command, and right now I'm working on a ban feature. And I actually have the stuff in. Oh, Julian goes again. €5 this time. Are you just, doubling up every time? Because then it will be pretty expensive at the end. So what do you think? Because you can connect all links with just one link to everyone to view. Yeah, I know. I have seen it, but yeah, I don't really have a need for it at this point. But I know now that I just looked it up, I know what the link tree is. By the way, why is this marked as static up here? It doesn't have to do that. You don't have to have that. But anyway, thank you for the €5 again, Julian. You can also ask questions in the chat. I will answer. You don't have to super chat all the time, but of course you're welcome to. But it's not necessary. And just when we have people here, the plan is to, at the end of the stream, I guess, not in the end, because the end will then be that rate, but in like 20 minutes time or something like that, I think we will see how many we can get, and I will be on stream on the server too. We'll see how many people we can get on Guanaco's server to see how much it can take. So Someone is playing your game on Twitch. Okay, let's see. Just for the fun of it.
That's funny.
Oh, okay.
Realistic American suburbs. I should look that one up. There's some unlockable items too. Yeah, realistic American.
So a stream in a stream.
That one kind of tickles my fancy.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Guess the 4th of July stream, yeah. Oh, bless you. Anyway,
Flashlight.
that wasn't what we were supposed to do.
Ooh, that brings up our tools. E doesn't do anything. Tab is inventory. These are where all the fireworks and stuff are. This is workshop content.
There you see some of your guys' work.
A lot of
Amnesty Super Droozle there. Oh, he's a good guy. He picked... I thought he picked the building one. My stuff. Thank you, P38 Thunder again. Are you going to add more fireworks?
Wait,
well...
Oh, there's no workshop content for smoke? Okay.
I'm not... hello, Alex? Right now, I'm not gonna add more fireworks right now. Because modders are doing such a great job. Much better than I am. And my focus is on multiplayer, controller support, UI, extending the mod tools, all that stuff. So I'm trying to build more of a...
MANIA and Lycan Jark. Thank you for the blessings there. Yeah, welcome. Creator of the game is watching me. You know what? The last time I streamed this, I had someone in my chat who I think had relations to one of the devs. Unless you're saying you're one of the creators of one of the mods.
I'll see if I can send him... Yeah, I sent the link.
But so, I'm eager to see what it's like.
Yeah, now he's gonna go into a stream and watch himself, and then I can say hello.
Ah, okay, okay. I see. I'll go ahead and look at that link after stream.
Yeah, anyway, we are going out anyway, because we need to move on.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Okay, this was not supposed to happen. We should work on these commands. I will get back to it, but...
Oh, I'm honored. And to all of you in Laomania's stream, hello. I'm Dukra.
Say hello to him.
Just a typical streamer here on Twitch.tv. So what are we starting with here? Okay, that advances the time. It's all coming back to me. I kind of want it to be like evening, like right about.
Julian, that's fine. It's okay. I don't really need it. I don't really use it, but it's fine.
A little bit darker.
Thank you for your super chats anyway. Okay. Bye bye. I actually often look at Twitch in the category of the game to see, you know, small streamer like this guy play because.
I saw the announcement for that.
Okay.
I saw the announcement. I might check that out at some point. Probably get the game for a couple of my buddies. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. This game, I like to go back to it from time to time. It's a nice little time killer for sure. I really enjoy it. Thank you for making this game.
Anyway, 14 players on the server right now. Okay, maybe we should just skip the development, and then also because I have to go in like half an hour or maybe a little than
I
that.
didn't even look at the rest of these.
Okay, let's close this guy. That's fine. But I actually often go into Twitch and look at smaller streamers playing the game, because I learned so much by watching people play the game without me saying anything, you know, so I can see where they make mistakes and all that. I did that a lot in the beginning, and I'm still doing that. But anyway, and this is why it's not always super productive to go live, because we end up with stuff like this. But okay, let's try and join the Guanaco server and see how many we can be there. Because just to end off the development, I actually ended up figuring out how I can send the data to the server, and now I have it on the host, on the server on the host. So now I can easily build up that list and that JSON file and all that. So it should be fairly easy to do actually, but might be a little boring to look at, to be honest. So let's try the other thing again. And I'm very, very curious to see how much it can handle. So prepare your machines, live stream on one screen and game on the other, and then let's try it out. So let's also go in here. So we have the code here, and play. Let's try and play nice at the beginning, not firing off anything, just walk around. I want to take kind of a group photo in there. Cat's out of the bag. Okay, so let's do it like this, and let's go in here, and then let's see. Let's also put it in the chat. Hey everyone, just put it here. You will have to keep us updated, Guanaco. So let's send out this one. Let's go in here. Let's take this one. Let's do it here and let's join and let us load. So let's see, 16 players. And let's try to play nice in the beginning, and let's see. We can do. So let's try and be a little nice to the server, not firing off a lot in the beginning, just to get an idea of how it works. So new update. No, I haven't pushed out a new update yet. These changes I talked about before, they are for this next version, the next update, which most likely will. I hope I can send it out tomorrow or something like that. So let's see, 18 players. Let's try and place nice in the beginning, and let's see what happens. 18 players. We can maybe we can do just have whoa. Okay. Okay, can we please? Yes, like that. Sådan. Yes. Keeps stealing my mouse. Okay. So let's see. 20 people. To be honest, I didn't expect that it can handle that much, but let's see how it works when we get in. Texan, thank you. Love your game. Thank you. We are currently, for people joining in, we are currently testing out. We have an alpha of multiplayer running, and Guanago have done some modding to make kind of a dedicated server, which is basically because that's not officially supported yet. But it's he made a mod that try and optimize an instant of the game to run as a server. So he is hosting that. So now we're just testing out what it can handle. But it's good to see if this works. It's good to see if you just lower the amount people can spawn and stuff like that. It works. Even for an alpha, I think that's pretty cool if that works. Because obviously there are some technical limitations, you cannot have thousands of things flying around as you can in the single player game. You cannot have that in a multiplayer game. You will have to fake it and to do some things. Let's see, how is it too loud? I think it's okay. I just need to turn it down here a little. So how is my voice and the music compared to the sounds of the game? Okay, so can you keep us? I will just take this to X. So 20 people. Let's maximize. So here we go. Hello. Let's do like this. Maybe I should let me do full screen. That's better. We have Dr. Poo Poo. 21 players. Some are still connecting. Yeah, it takes a while to load. We have something going on. Let's try and all meet up here in front of the church and let's see. Or we can, yeah, okay. Just have somewhere. Looks like it's running okay so far. If people could maybe... yeah, okay, but you have your command so you can remove all fireworks if it starts lagging a lot. Ah, okay, I see some lag here, people jumping around. Okay, just a flag of let's do like this. Can we get some light maybe? Because it's a little dark, isn't it? If we just place like something like that. Whoops. So we can see what we're doing. Put on some. I need my cowboy hat. Lots of error server failed to send Pong message. We are the Bean Boys. It's epic. Okay, so what is the count, Gunako? Nice. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. Together we can overcome the spawn delay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not everybody's here, but maybe some are on their way in. Okay, I see lag now at least. I see people are not moving super smooth. But we're also pushing the limit crazy because it's not supposed to be like this. Okay, the ping is only like 100 and 200. Maybe your internet is the cap, Gonago. I have thought about slowing spammers. I'm trying to join Levi, okay. Maybe give the host the option to limit the amount of unlit objects each player can have. Yeah, maybe we could do something like that. But that require, but that also goes nicely. Hi, Amnesty. Goes together with what Gonako was asking, that it would be nice if you could see who spawned what. So if when you get to a fireworks, you can see who spawned it. That would also make very much sense. And with that data and information on the fireworks, we could also limit, how many each can have ignited at a certain time. So, yeah. This one, my son is crazy about that one. People are moving around, not super smooth, but guys are moving. $300. So what is the count? Okay, P38 Thunder, you got to go. That's fine. Thank you for joining and thank for the donations or super chats. Yeah, Amnesty, something like that could be. It goes hand in hand, really. Whoa, 27 players. Okay, Levi, Simons is not moving anymore. Well, I think it's a big map. It takes a while to load. Five connecting, yeah, exactly. Very much New Year's 4th of July kind of feeling. Wow, so many people. Let me try and get up so I can get a more aerial shot here. Just to see how it looks. Oops. Damn it. Okay, that's not working completely good. I'm falling down. Okay. Is there something that... Is there colliders on the roofs here? Yep, okay, perfect. People are not moving. Fireworks is running fine. Oh, there's one on the top of the church with daytime fireworks. Can we spawn one tip? Nope. because Konago made some mods that can. And see now, no, that was Superdozer, but he's not here. These flashes, what you were talking about, right, Granako? They kind of flashes a little too bright. It's a little too much, but Superdozer is the creator, so he decides. So what is the count, Granako? Samichi, I don't think you can count on what you see on my stream and what you see in game, because the stream have delay too. Solid 30. I don't know how much I have. I have like, but I have 60. But I also limit mine to 60 because I'm also streaming and recording and all that. So, and normally have Unity running and all that. So I always limit mine to 60. Whoa! People are going crazy. Nick, my loading screen froze too. Nick, try and press F1 and see if you have errors in the log, in the console, saying anything about connection or something like that. So you can see in here, we still need to figure out who is writing all this debug one. We still haven't figured that one out. Somebody made something that logs everything out here. Is that you, Amnesty? It's just, it spams the log with all these start positioning, starting animating. I don't know what it is. So let's see what the player count is. The Sassy Angel, thanks for the following. I think that's on Twitch, but I still get the notification. Thunder, what is this? Thunder something. Can't see for the hair. Oh, look here. Let's see. Thunder stew, whatever. Okay, Tanzak. Texan Roaster, thank you for being here. Okay, so it goes pretty well. Should we where's a good spot? Where should we stand? Should we go behind the church, maybe? There's a little more room. Ah, it's the ankle kicks. Okay. Okay, yeah, please ask Panini to remove that from the script, because it's very annoying. So where should we, what was the player count? Did we get that? In front of church? Yeah, but it's a very small area. Yeah, exactly. They're the Proline fireworks is very, very bright or flashing. Maybe behind the church. Okay, let's go on behind the church. I don't know if it's a good spot, but okay, there's people everywhere. I don't know, how can I what if we put up some crates here some people can stand on? So, okay, I can't spawn anymore. Okay, it's impossible to organize all these people. Okay, group photo. Stand here, in front of the box here. If I can place the box, I can. Yes. So stand in front of the box here. So like facing me here. So I can take a screenshot from. So you can look at the. Yes, exactly, something like that. Let me remove this. Need everybody in here. Poo-poo, the church in the back of the town has a needless cry. Yeah, but that, yeah. Okay, let's see. Need to get everyone in here. Can everybody see the camera? Okay, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14. Okay, we missed a few. Can you, Gonako, can you change the, so we get a little more light maybe? Change the time of day to get this red. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 people. Oh yeah, flare in the hand. This is epic. I'm here, perfect. What are you working on? Alexander, I'm not working so much right now. We are testing the server capabilities. Let me go back a bit. I can't get here from that sign. So like this. Okay, perfect. I'm just grabbing some screenshots whenever people are looking. This is perfect. Very nice. Group photo. Perfect. Oops. How is it you remove that? Very nice. Thank you for helping out, guys. Really nice. Really, really nice. Here we have it. Oh, I have a screenshot button here. I think I can take screenshots. Oh, what was it? I didn't see it. Everyone, damn it, I didn't see it. Oh, sorry, message. Everyone say Alauma is the best in the chat. Really nice. Thank you. 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 And thank you, Dr. Poo-Poo. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you. Perfect. Nice. So I think it finally happened. Some multiplayer stuff where this little fireworks family here is together celebrating, 4th of July now. But get up here so I can see. It's really nice. And it's amazing it hold up. So, what is the player count now, Bernardo? Let me see if I can... Oh, 29! What? So, are people still connecting? Or are there actually 29 people in here? That's crazy. That is crazy. Posted on Gonago's little laptop. Whoa. Ah, red, blue, and white. That's good. Forces lie. Perfect. Yeah. That's good. How can my server still on? I don't know. It's pretty crazy. But it's good to see that, you know, as long as we just keep it kind of low key, you know, smaller groups. Now we are just standing here, 29 people looking at fireworks. So it's really nice to see that with just a few limitations, which can be removed, of course. If you're only playing 2 people, you can go more crazy with fireworks. But if you have a server with a lot of people, you can actually limit your way out of having it working okay, which is pretty nice. Because 29 people with no limitations wouldn't be fun anyway, because people would just spam like crazy. So putting some kind of limits is really nice. We need dynamic limit. Yeah, but it's something that the host should set, but it could do something so that the more that joins, but yeah, anyway. I think maybe I have to do some kind of logic so we can have a per player max. So like everybody can have kind of 5 things, you know, in the world. And then maybe give the player itself possibilities to clear out all his own stuff. Or hers. What? 30 people now. What? It's crazy. That is crazy. Levi is still loading. Levi, try and press F1 and see if you get any connection errors or something. Dancing. I'm not dancing because I'm recording here or sharing it on live stream. Letting this moment go into the history books. Documenting it. This looks so crazy. It's so crazy. Get some recordings here. Uh-oh. I'm out! It is kind of lagging when you move around. You're cheating, you can run faster, I guess. It's crazy. 27 people now. But it's amazing that it still runs. It's not even built as a dedicated server. It's just, you know, modded as a dedicated server. And still holds up. Could you make it so even though you're not owner, you can see you see player list. And if you own, you can what to players. Yes, Alexander. It of course is there need to be a player list, of course. I just haven't done it yet. but it's fun if you make a Discord server so we can host sessions. There is a Discord server. I have a Discord server, and you can also create your own voice channels in there for sessions. So that is already set up. Yeah, if you're not, you're welcome. So Levi, that's all possible because it won't let me in. I don't think anyone people can join. Anthony, so press F1, Anthony, and see what it says. If there is an error, you can press F1, and then typically we can see some errors here. We really need, if this is Panini script, we really need him to uncomment these debug logs, because that it's a little annoying. I see people complain about loading times every day. I think you should make it so more well known that while it does download the mods when you join, also increase the loading time. Yeah, that's correct. But in the alpha, yeah, it's better if you subscribe to the mod that is on the server, because then you don't have to re-download it. But I have to change that somehow later on, because it works as it is right now, because that was the easiest and first solution, and it works. However, it also takes a while, both because it needs to download the mods every time, and it needs to load them every time. Whereas in the normal game, it loads it once, and if you go out to the main menu and into a game again with the same mods, it doesn't have to load them again. It goes much faster the second time. And that doesn't happen in the multiplayer right now. So if you are in this game now and go out, and even if you don't exit the game, and you try to rejoin, it takes a while. It takes as long as the first time, and it shouldn't be like that. I need to code some logic for it to be a bit smarter on keeping things, active until you don't need them, and yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, so the trick Amnesty is saying is that you should get the mods, subscribe to the mods. Whoa. So you don't have to re-download them. If you have slow internet, that is, it can speed it up a lot. Seconds for firework. Alexander K, you can actually already do that. That is already a thing. You can just write commands. All commands or commands, I can't remember. There you can see all the commands. So that is already a thing. Of course, it's hard to do on a multiplayer server because it's spamming all these start angle and position, but you can do it in your own game and see different commands. So that's possible already, Alexander. Anthony show. It does not do that for me. Which one, Kenneth? What is it not doing? Yeah, I see your message now in my DM, and it's the relay service. You can see bad request, invalid request schema, or decoding failure. I think it might. Yeah, basically you need to try again. I don't know why it says that, but try again, Anthony. Just try and join again. Oh, Panini is here. Panini, do you recognize these debug commands? Because if you do, please remove them, comment them out from the script, because they are filling up the entire console. And so, if I disable some mods, will I load faster in this session? No, Levi, because the host controls what mods you will get. But what you can do is that you can subscribe to some of the, I cannot remember exactly what mods are on this server, but at least take this Amnesty's German town that we are in here. Subscribe to that mod in the workshop, and subscribe to the Amnesty and the Super Drusel mods, because they are also in here anyway. Because then it doesn't have to download them every time. I know it's not ideal, but that's all we can do right now. I will improve that later on. But to save your download time, you can subscribe to the mods. Then it doesn't have to download them. The game could check to see if you have mods download and then download only if need. Yeah, exactly, Panini. I have to do it, but that logic is just not in place right now. Because another way I could do it is just to subscribe the client to the mods on the server, because then we wouldn't have the problem. But you don't want to subscribe to a lot of mods just because you're joining a server. So I need to have this kind of this in-between state where you have a mod and have it loaded, but you're not subscribed to it. And yeah, so it's a new scenario. And I've only done this implementation for now because it was the fastest and it worked for now. These mods, those are like the old debugging statement, but they should be in Amnesty's mod. Yeah, Amnesty said that it might be you or your scripts. But Amnesty, just search in your project, Amnesty. If you open up the Visual Studio one, you can just search for starting animation and start angle and start position, and then you will most likely see these 3-4 lines of code with some debugging, and just comment these out. Then it's out. Then it's gone. Anthony is working now. Okay, so it was just a hiccup with the relay, it seems. What if you make it so whenever you type a command, then it comes up a description? Where's the mods? What mods are in-game map client join? Yeah, but eventually, Alexander, yes, it could be an in-game thing, but the plan is to have some kind of lobbies, so you can see all the games in the game, like a server list, basically. And in there could be some kind of description or some kind of listing of what mods is on, or at least how many, something like that. That will be ideal, because when you are in the server, it's kind of late, you know. But you can actually see when you're joining, you can actually see what mods it looks for updates for in the console, so you can see it that way right now. Hey, Keltosam. Have you been out? Didn't you see before we were like 30 people at max, I think? Fireworks Mania is so much better than Fireworks and more fun. Too buggy. I won't comment on that. It's different, I think. Oh, Guanaco is making his speed hack with with a cake. And some people are just standing here enjoying. That's, by the way, that's why I made these glasses, because it's so fun. You can see people standing here. Oh, no, not this guy. Amnesty is just looking straight ahead, but most people are standing like, you know, this. So you can see all these people standing, looking up, like here. Okay, now people are not doing it. But it's very nice that you can see where people are actually looking. Like this guy. Problem is you can't see who it is because of the hat, but anyway. Neighbors are complaining. We could have some houses where people are just yelling, "Shut up!" when it becomes too much. Oh, Keldosar, you just joined. Okay. But we were actually, count-wise, the largest number I saw on the website, on Guanaco's website, were 30 players. And we were a lot in here. I took some group screenshot. We lined up in front of the church, and I think I counted 18 or 19 people there. But there were some people flying around on rooftops and stuff like that too, so. Let me just, can we, where's these flares? This one. Can I actually spawn something? Okay, I can't even spawn anything. Yeah, we need a per player, as the function is also called, which in the beginning it was per player, but then we changed it to on the server. So I think it would be better to have a per player one, or both, of course, but also a player one. So we could just say, okay, each player have 5 things or 10 things, and that's it. I like the way these flares fly. It just looks so nice. And then they're lighting up. Why am I banned from Fireworks? Ryan Gaming, I think it's because the server has a limit. First of all, you can only spawn every 10 seconds or something like that. But it's to keep it down, because it would be crazy if everybody could just spam spawn. So there's a limit there. Ryan Gaming, your server just don't load. Ryan, try and press F1 and see what errors it says here. If you do it by server listing, as many other games do, yeah, I will at some point. And when hosting player session, yes, that would be a lot better than eShame. Yeah, I will get something like that, something smart at some point in relation to that, Alexander. I can't join Discord server. I think I'm banned, but I did nothing. Ryan, I don't know what your Discord name is, but I know nobody got banned for no reason. But maybe you can get a second chance. So Ryan, what is your? Can you DM me, Ryan, on Discord? Then we will check your. Try and DM me, and then we can take a look at it later. But you don't have to be on the Discord to be in here. But remember that a lot of people turn off out of these phones, so it be on it items. Yeah, and that's another thing, Amnesty. That auto despawn turned off, that it doesn't really fly with the multiplayer. I have to do it in another way. I will have to do it somehow, so like when Fireworks is, done, it would get into a state where it's no longer, if that is possible, so it's no longer a network object, because having all these network objects lying around doesn't work. So I would have to do something so it gets somehow a client-only object, if that is possible. Kind of take it out of the multiplayer thing, so after a while it's just like if you pick it up, then nobody else can see you are picking that up. But that's the only way that can work, by having everything lying around, is if I can make it so it gets to become a client-side only thing after a while. Also see who is host, else what would be good is to make a host tag besides the host. Yeah. Yeah, in this case the host is actually a dedicated host, so the host is not running around. Well, it's Gonako who have the server, but the server is also in here somewhere, hidden somewhere. Oh, no fireworks. Okay, little fireworks. That was all weird when it became silent. And then people start again. That's perfect. I'm really surprised it worked this well, even for an alpha here. I know I shouldn't, talk good about my own game like that, but I'm really surprised it actually works. Of course with some limitations, but people can fire off stuff and enjoy small shows. But yeah, Alexander, all of these standard multiplayer things like player list, host tag, what mods is on, yada yada yada. It's not something that comes for free, it's something I have to build. But I'm pretty sure all of that is possible, so I'm more focused on building things I'm not sure can be done, having a fireworks game where things fly around and with physics and all that and figuring out how that works. That is my focus. Yeah, Ryan, I know you meant Discord, but oh, I can't, as I'm not in server and I can't send you. No, friend request is turned off. Okay. Yeah, but Ryan, if you're banned, I'm sure there was a reason, so I can't just unban you because you're in here. Sorry. But you can still join the server. This game server. Game froze again. Fireworks won't light. You get a hat, Lamina. I have a hat? Oh, I have a hat. Oh, Volcano is here again. The game code is this. Okay, yeah. Oh, I could just do like that. Anyway. Oh, maybe it was due to lag that we had all this. No, maybe you cleared all everything. Ah, okay. Okay, Granako, you cleared all the fireworks. That was why it was silent before. Okay, I get it. 17 people. Yeah, Ryan Gaming. There was another one having that before. I think maybe it's because I don't know if it's the server or something like that. Just try again. No, if it's full, you will get a message saying it's full. Oh. Raining particles. What? Okay. It's crazy. Okay, so I think it's time. Thank you for joining. Thank you. We didn't get to code that much host commands, but this was a little funnier for a live stream, I think. But I will look into getting a ban feature and stuff like that in the as host commands. So yeah, thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for helping testing out, and it was really amazing to see 30 people in here. 30 people. At least that was the numbers. I didn't see 30 people, but maybe there was, again, people on the rooftops and stuff like that. So so now you can say goodbye, everyone. There you go. Oh, it was the one who spawned all that join code thing. Anyway, see you guys. Thank you for helping out, and it was fun. We'll have to do this again and see if we can as I improve it, if we can do even better and get higher than 32 people. But I think 32 is fine. Okay, see you guys. Bye. What button should I trigger? This one. Perfect. See you. Bye.